Alrighty, I just clicked go live and everything. It doesn't look like my chat aggregator has started yet, though. Let me make sure that that's working before I really begin streaming slash playing. And of course, it's not going to pop up right away. So do I have to really look at each individual chat one at a time? Is that what it's going to make me do right now? I really hope that's not what it's making me do. And look what you made me do. Okay, I have to exit this game. Unbelievable. I shouldn't have started right away. I should have done a little bit of monologuing first to myself. Click here, exit the game. This is not a good start to the stream at all. Actually, a horrendous start to the stream. However, the first minute or so, usually people don't even check in yet. So maybe I'm good. Maybe I can get everything working before it's troublesome. Okay, I have the chat aggregator popped up. It still says I don't have an active live stream, which is a little concerning, but maybe it will just take a minute to settle in, digest. It usually does that with TikTok, but I've never seen it do that with YouTube. I guess there's a first time for everything, I suppose. But I will just let it simmer while trying to keep an eye on the individual screens. So if I miss any chats on any of the platforms, I apologize. However, it does YouTube connected. All right, YouTube is usually the one that does the heavy lifting in terms of the chat. So I think I'll be good for the time being. We're going to see if I can continue the hot streak I've been on the last 3 days I've logged in. I've been drawing pretty darn good. Ooh, I got my first comment, and it's a bot. Well, I appreciate the bots checking in on me. It's like that annoying uncle you don't really like, but he talks to you. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about the bots promoting themselves. Hopefully they don't scam. They would probably do scam people, but hopefully there's not very many that are gullible enough to follow the link and give them money. All right, time for the first game. It is time to lock in. And again, we're starting off really good. 3 days. Is it 3 days or 4 days now? 4 days where we're drawing so well. Plus, he took a little while to think about his decision, which makes me a little bit excited that I might have gotten a good matchup here. Okay, I feel better about playing Optimus Scavenger on turn 1, seeing as I have 2 of them. Normally, I'm super scared playing this turn 1 because it is the definition of a lightning rod. However, he has one himself, and lightning does not strike twice, my friends. And I can seam rip his, and mine will be buff. It's going to be a big buff, baby. That's for darn sure. Do I play 2 of them? White and blue? Man, that seems a little greedy, but I feel like I got to outpace the high-paced opponent. I mean, like, that's my chance to win. WRGURI. What's up, my friend? Hopefully you enjoy watching someone new to the game of Magic that's doing their best to learn the game. I'm having a blast learning the game, and I've been drawing so well the last 3 days. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I was going through it, basically, is what I'm saying. Is he going to attack? I'm not going to attack. Like last week, I had back-to-back days of just getting flooded and screwed. That's all my games were, flooded and screwed. It sucked. But now we're on a hot streak, and I love it. I kind of want to do what I was trying to do last time and scry. So maybe we just try to do it again. It feels bad. It feels bad making it go 2 turns of doing the one thing. But, sometimes it be like that. Well, that's going to die. So maybe I should just share the love. Let's share the love, I think. Let's buff that up. Oh, wait a second. I think I misclicked. No, that one's going to get buffed up. So this one is going to get buffed. Oh, that's double strike? Holy crap. But it's a 1/1. He might be able to buff that up. So maybe I should be careful and put it on this one. Yeah, let's put it on that one. Why not? And I'll just attack with 1 and do the scrying thing that I wanted to do last time. Seam Rip is unbelievable top deck. That makes me very excited for the future of this game. 100%. Makes me feel a lot more comfortable, even though he has some flyers Has a little bit of tricky stuff here. Double strike and vigilance. Like this thing is a menace. Hopefully he trades. Hopefully he doesn't think that's as powerful as what I'm thinking that it is. The double strike can get out of hand in a jiffy. However, I'm going to be drawing a Seam Rip so I can get rid of... Oh, wow. These are both pretty high mana costs. I thought these were 2 drops. Okay, Seam Rip I should have put on the bottom. Definitely now that he's doing that to my Optimus Scavenger. That actually sucks the big one. But at least we have Feather of Flight. Feather of Flight could do some work right now. Let's try it. Feather of Flight on my spell book. Hopefully I draw into Sheltered by Ghost. That's going to be the biggest thing that I'm hoping for. And I got another spellbook vendor. That sucks. That actually is like the worst case scenario, to be honest. Double strike will kill me. Double strike will kill me, but I will kill that, and I get my Optimus Scavenger back, so I don't think he's going to do it. Plus, I am going to be able to scry when I attack. So I think... Oh, now it's not going to kill me. That is actually fantastic. This is big enough now, so I don't have to be really worried about it, but maybe I should continue buffing this up. Or should I share love, make it a threat to... Oh, wait, it's not a flyer, so it doesn't matter. I'm just going to attack with 1. Hope to scry is Sheltered by Ghost. I get a Shard Mage's Rescue instead for my troubles. It's not what I wanted. Doesn't leave me in a great spot. So I'm feeling like I have to put that on the bottom. Yeah, it doesn't do anything for me now. I got to put it on the bottom and hope for a Sheltered by Ghost. That's my game plan here. It's not much of a game. Hoping for the best is not a good game plan. Not at all. What's up, stranger? How was my day? My day has been... It was okay. Nothing terrible happened. It's just kind of one of those days where nothing really was going my way. However, this is my first game, and I was drawing pretty good. I'm in a little bit of a tough spot. He has a double striker that is not a 2-drop that is causing me some heartache here. He took one of my Optimus Scavengers, and I feel like I'm on the brink of losing. My hope is that's not what I wanted. That is not what I wanted at all, actually. But maybe that's okay. Now that I'm thinking about it, is that a 2-drop? Okay, it's a 2-drop. So maybe I just do the aggressive stuff now. I only have 3 mana. That's kind of the thing that's troubling me at the moment. But let's try to out-aggressive this state that he has right now. 7/6 is plenty strong. 4, maybe I need to buff this up one more time so he can't block with both of his creatures, you know what I mean? And then I'm going to Ethereal Armor, Optimus Scavenger. And also, how was your day? I forgot to ask you, how was your day, stranger? Now I can buff this up and make it outside of that. So both of my creatures are now outside of the killing range of his blockers. So I think I actually pulled this one out, strangely enough. All attacks, 2 attacks. I get a Scry 2. Now I'm looking for my Sheltered by Ghost to give me pretty much a guaranteed dub. I got 2 planes out of the way. I mean, you could... I don't know. I don't feel super comfortable because this is a double striker. It was full of work and was crazy all day. I'm glad to be home. That sounds... kind of what I was dealing with today too. It's not a great... It just makes your brain feel all scrambled up. So once it's time for the relaxation, time for some streams, you're still kind of like all scrambled up because of our hectic days. So I feel like I understand where you're coming from. That's exactly how I feel today. 250 gold for my trouble. I'm actually very happy I pulled that one out. I pulled that one out without drawing Sheltered by Ghost. And I really thought Sheltered by Ghost was like my only chance there. I did destroy one of his creatures, so I'm still trying to whittle this down slowly but surely. Maybe that will be my challenge for myself to complete in this stream. Okay, let's see what I'm working with. 3 Seam Rips could be absolutely brutal. It could be, or it could be horrendous. We'll find out. I'm keeping it. I'm too greedy not to even... Oh, I'm playing against another Plains? 3 seam rips and a sheltered by ghost seems pretty darn nutty. Let's see. If he's playing a deck like mine, these seam rips are going to come in clutch. Okay, I'm seam ripping the hell out of that. That's for sure. Don't even think about it twice, man. Yada? I'm not that much of a noob to let that slide. I am that much of a noob to play 2 Gyadas at the same time. That still haunts me to this day. Playing 2 Gyadas. Man, that was stupid of me. Angel. Oh, this is one of the best looking cards. I wonder if this is Neil's. This seems like Neil's exact deck that he gave me. All right, this is a 3-drop. Do I really want to be that greedy and sheltered by ghost it? I kind of want to. I feel like I could regret it if I don't. Plus, I'll give my only creature ward, which feels strong. Since that deck usually plays a lot of, what is that card called? Split Up, I think. So now we'd have to pay the ward cost, right? Or wait, no, that isn't target. So I could be screwed here, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I could have screwed myself there. He has another Angel Fatality. That's actually the best case scenario. Now I can do multiple things. That's a 3-drop. Don't really care about that. Play this. And now 2 things have ward. Or maybe I leave this up so I don't get split up. Split upified. Should I be playing around split up? I feel like that is something that I should be playing around. I just don't run into a lot of angel decks, so I don't know if they all play it. Well, I'm not going to attack, so he'd have to kill his creature too. I feel like that's my train of thought. Maybe it's totally incorrect, but we'll see what happens. I feel like luck is shining upon me now. Settinga, what's up, my friend? Thanks for coming back. This is my 2nd game of the night. My first game was a dub, actually, so we're cooking. He's getting his Gyada back, it looks like. That's okay, because I have follow-up seam rips that he doesn't know about. Ethereal Armor, that's going to get exciting pretty quick. I'm going to turn this. Oh, do I give this 3-2? All of this? I'm going to give my Wonder Weave flying. I think that's the best thing to do. I'm going to take back the Gyada. Have to take it back, because that's the only thing Seam Rip works on. And now I'm just going to play a little bit aggressive here. And because I have 3 now in play, that's going to get absolutely massive very quickly. And I guess I'm just going to attack with one thing, and that's it. Because I don't want to do a one-sided trade. That would suck. That's why I did what I did. All right, I'm feeling okay. I could definitely get board wiped here, and that would change my attitude completely. Okay. His hand's empty. I'm feeling okay. However, these are pretty big now. But, oh, they're flying, so it's a moot point. Oh, this is a reacher, though. Still a moot point. I'm taking 7 damage, and he's going to get that back in terms of life. Okay, I don't feel great. But this helps a little bit. Double strike. Okay. I'm giving this double strike, because and I'm going to make it a flyer, which adds to my enchantment count. My enchantment count again. I draw a card. Shard Mage's Rescue. That's a big one. I mean, this is going to die. This is going to... He's going to block this one, I feel like. He's not going to block this one. Maybe I do that. Hold Shard Mages just for, like, the crazy one-off scenarios. Let's do this, and that's it. Maybe we could surprise... We're not going to be able to surprise him, I don't think. But this will be a chump blocker in case he gets out of hand. That's my plan. Chump blocker in case he gets out of hand. Oh, he's not blocking at all? I mean, I guess that makes sense. Okay. Now it's stressful. Oh, I forgot this was a double strike. I mean, I guess it didn't matter. It would have just been 2 more damage, so he would have been at 4. Oh wait, that would have been 8. So he would have been at 3. I could have seam ripped too. So he could have, man, he would have been low if I'd played that differently. I could have definitely played really aggressive there, but I don't think it would have changed anything. Okay, as long as he doesn't have haste, I'm okay, I think. Well, not okay. I don't think I'm going to win at this point. But I don't think I'm going to die this turn is what I mean to say. Especially with all of his freaking life linkers. The life linkers are kicking my butt at the moment. Okay. That is 9. Do I chump block? I don't feel like there's a need to chump block at the moment. So let's pass. No blocks. Pass. He has 2 up. Eggs. What's that card called? Pass. What is that card called? Exercise or something like that? I feel like that's a 2-drop. I can get rid of my stuff. Okay, I'm really hoping for a Sheltered by Ghost. And I didn't get it. Not even close to a Sheltered by Ghost. That actually sucks the big one. And there's nothing to there's nothing to seam rip. Son of a gun. Son of a... Oh, wait a second. I did not realize that would work. Okay, I learned something new this game. This game is not a loss because I learned something new. Okay, let's think about this now. I can attack with this. He has these to block with. He could block that, and that would be a bad trade for me. So, oh, this is a flyer, so I could block with it next turn, but it would still die. So maybe I just block with this. I could make it a 10. Actually, I'd make it 11 because it had ethereal armor. Let's see if I can just attack with this. And then maybe he'll block with both things. He's going to block with one thing. That makes sense. Next. Okay. Now my goal is just to survive until I draw a Sheltered by Ghost. That's my goal. It's not a very good goal. I'm actually in a very similar situation I was in last game when I was just hoping for a top deck. I've managed to squeak that one out, but I don't think that one was nearly as dire as I was making it out to be. Enchant Creature. Enchant Creature is +4/+4. It has flying and first strike and is an angel in addition to other types. When Enchant Creature dies, return the card to... Okay. I'm hoping that I'm not going to even try to kill it. I'm going to definitely chump block now. At least he doesn't give his stuff trample. That would be super lame. That's it? What did I Sheltered by Ghost here? Can I see my stack? Okay, here's a stack. Oh, he would get this back. I don't really want to do that. I feel like I'm not going to chump block unless I have to. Yeah, no blocks. Pass. Resolve. Oh man, that thing's massive now. Sheltered by Ghost. Come on, please give me Sheltered by Ghost. That is not what I wanted, but at least it's a chump blocker. I'm really surprised he did not block with this. Okay, let's attack with this, and that's it. One attack. Next. I'm hoping he oh, wait. We both have first strike. How would that work? Okay, I'm not playing Shard Mages because I don't have to. So first strike just cancels each other out, so it's just a normal attack, it seems like. That's the first time I ran into that situation before. But his creature is getting bigger than my creature at an alarming rate. But as long as he doesn't kill him, like a board wipe here would be devastating. If I get removal before he does, I feel like that's going to be game. Because I don't think he's playing this right. I feel like he should have been way more aggressive since he's had the upper hand. But I could be wrong about that because I'm really bad at combat. Extremely bad at combat. Also, too, if he gets like a card that enables trampling, that would be crazy and also very bad. Lyra, first strike, lifelink. Okay, he's assembling an army now. Now one Sheltered by Ghost doesn't even feel like it does enough, which is crazy to say. I'll be surprised if he doesn't attack, because like at this point, why would he not? Especially would gain 15 freaking life, or would that only if he attacks and I block with a 2/1, does he only gain 1 life? Wow, I finally drew it. That's exciting. Okay, these are 5s. So I'm going to be putting this on this, actually. So it's a little bit scarier. Should I get... +1 plus, so that'll make it 6. I don't know which one to give it to. Maybe Ward 2/2. Even though if he was going to get rid of something, it would be this one. So why would I make that scarier, more enticing, I guess? I should have made this one more enticing, or even a spider more enticing. That's it? I didn't think I had... Huh? Did I get lucky 2 times in a row? He must not play really any removal, even though he played Sheltered by Ghost. People that give up like that are like, if he were me, he would have given up 6 turns ago. And I was oh my gosh, I'm getting lucky. GG's, thank you so much, brother. That's 2 games in a row where I felt like I was on the ropes. And I was able to squeak that one, and he gave up way too soon. Yeah, I thought so too. One top deck that got rid of any of my things, I feel like that would have been it for me. Because I was putting all my hopes on my poor little Wonder Weave. That was crazy, but we'll take those. And we got 2 more kills, so we're getting closer to the 750 here. 1 away from the cast 20 white spells. Man, my day is really starting to shape up, huh? That was I really did feel like I had that one lost. Big time. All right, let's see if our luck continues here. I don't like his profile picture. That profile picture makes me think that he's playing black. This hand's pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. Sheltered by Ghost, love to see it. A Plains off the top, I don't love to see that since I already had 3 in my hand. He is indeed playing a swamp. See, if I was a black player, I would be doing like a cutesy little... Yeah, this is why I hate black. They're just the worst. The worst of the worst. They're just terrible human beings. I don't mean all of them. Stranger, you're obviously an exception. But usually, black players spam emotes. I haven't seen that from white. I've seen it from blue. I haven't seen it from green. Maybe I've seen it from a Badger Mold Cub player. Maybe I have. But yeah, I hate them. Big time. Do I need to get rid of this? Indestructible, add, exile a creature you control, harness the terminus, and return. Origin. At the beginning of your upkeep, return target creature card from the graveyard to the deck. So they're a reanimator deck. So they're really annoying. Put a page. Do I need to get rid of any of these? I feel like this one maybe, since this is advantage. Put a page counter on this artifact, draw a card. I don't know. I feel like that would be overreacting, I think. Maybe I just would rather scry. Maybe I'd rather scry. And that will modify my Wonder Weave. Let's try that. Auto pay. I feel like every time that I've hit a mana ability and just gotten rid of it right away, it's worked out for me. So maybe I misplayed there. Ethereal Armor is definitely not the worst card to draw there. It definitely makes me play aggressive, which I think I have to for a deck like this. They get their whatever they want in their graveyard, I'm pretty much screwed. I mute people the second they emote. That's a good idea. But sometimes people emote like in a nice way. Okay, this is, what the hell? Where did it go? Graphics? What the heck? Or do I click on him to mute them? Oh, mute. There we go. That's actually pretty easy. I thought you had to go to settings. What the hell is this? When this creature enters, you may search the library for a basic land card. Okay, I don't care about that. Don't care about that at all, actually. Okay, now what do I want to do? I can... Okay, he has 1 swamp up, which means that this ain't really that big of a problem, is it? So I can play another Spellbook Vendor, and if I get board wiped by this mother trucker, I'm going to be pissed. Freaking pissed. Let's... Oh, I misplayed. I didn't mean to hit next. I'll put that on this one, which will make it a 3/3. And I guess I'll make this one. Oh, man, I'm pissed. I wanted to play Ethereal Armor. Well, I could. But I guess it doesn't make that much of a difference because I'm... Okay, that was a great scry. Get rid of that freaking Plains. Never thought I'd see the day to get rid of a Plains like that. A Most Helpful Weaver. That would be good because I don't have any creatures in my hand, so if I do get board wiped, at least I can still play. You can pre-mute in settings. Some people are so nice. Sometimes they say good game to me, and that makes me feel good, like I'm playing against a good person. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to mute everyone for the sins of people like this, and they did board wipe me. So a most helpful Weaver was a good choice. So I'm not dead in the water. And actually, if I played Ethereal Armor at the last turn, I would have been super mad. Destroy all creatures. Choose a card name. Search target opponent's graveyard, hand, and library for up to 4. Okay. He has 5. He's going to have 6 next turn, so he's not going to be able to do this. He doesn't have any... Do I get rid of this? He paid a lot of stuff for this, so he only played it for the destroy all creatures. I don't want him to search my shite. So maybe I do get rid of this and give myself ward. Maybe I do. Maybe this is the problem, though. Okay, you said yes. So I'm getting rid of it. Bye. See ya. Okay. And I'm not playing Ethereal Armor. That would be silly if I get got. You can also pre-mute pets. Some are really annoying, like the fox. The fox? I feel like the fox is cute. How do you mute the pets? I've never even seen that as an option before. Okay, he's searching for something. What did he search for? It doesn't tell me. What does this say? Where did it go? What the hell just happened? Okay, he's getting rid of my ward, and now this pops back. But he doesn't get destroyed. Oh, nice. Destroy all creatures, you freaking loser. I hate this guy. Seam ripping that before he gets to play it. Screw this guy. I hope that makes him unhappy. That's what I really want. And now I just got to hope to draw a creature. What is he going to choose a card name? So he has to be familiar with my deck. And this guy seems like a dingus. Sheltered by Ghosts. He's scared of Sheltered by Ghosts. He only chose that because it's in my graveyard. He is not a big brain guy. He's a small brain guy. I don't like this guy. I'm being awfully hateful right now. I probably shouldn't. He might be a nice guy. You never know. All right, let's hope for a creature. It would be nice that if I had a creature with haste, and because he has so much mana available to him, it's just like, he has this in hand that he can play. Okay, now he doesn't. So now I don't have to be worried about that. And of course, I draw planes. All right, this is not looking good for me. At the beginning of your upkeep, put target creature card from the graveyard on the battlefield. He gets my creatures. Wow, this is... Yeah, I should have tried Ethereal Armor when I had a chance. At least that has Summoning Sickness. Both of them do. I have a creature, but my creature has Summoning Sickness. But it's interesting now. I could draw Feather of Flight next turn. I can get really lucky. I can get extremely lucky. Hopefully he doesn't modify this, so the flying is still a win con for me. That's 7. That's 7 damage. Search a library, return up to 2 cards, a total mana of 4. What the hell is this? Ugin? My gosh, this guy's a monster. An absolute horrible monster. Search a library for any number of colorless non-land cards. Exile them in a shuffle. Until end of turn, you may cast those cards without pain. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm taking a lot of damage right to the dome. All right, Feather of Flight, or I'm going to concede. Just like the 2 people did yesterday. If I was those 2 people, I would have conceded 2 turns ago. So I feel good about lasting this long. You know, you never know. Feather of Flight, though, that's what I need. Feather of Flight's my only hope. Wow, he's just stealing all my creatures. This guy's a piece of crap. He does every degenerate thing black can do, this guy's doing. Wow, that was not Feather of Flight. That is actually an extremely annoying thing. And it doesn't have haste, so it doesn't affect this Ugin thing. Oh well, I don't want to watch him play the game anymore. I got too salty. I get way too salty playing black. Way too salty. It's super annoying to me. Because it's just like, it's a bad matchup for me, and it's always degenerate. That's why I hate it so much. If it was a good matchup for me, I'd probably still hate it, to be honest with you. I'm an equal opportunist hater. Everybody gets the hate, to be honest. I can, even playing against white, I have a way to hate against white. And I'm even playing white. What's another color? I hate against blue, that's granted. Green, they have Orboid. Doesn't need to say anything about Orboid. Colorless creatures. I mean, pick a color. It's not that hard, you dumb hoe. All right, no freaking creatures. But these are exciting cards to have in the hand. It feels bad to mulligan that, but I'm going to... Okay, this is a much better hand, granted. I'm glad I mulligan again. Okay, do I get rid of Wonder Weave? Feels bad to do that, but I feel like it's the only choice here. All right, my luck's turning around right now. Spread the hate around? No. No, that's it. Positivity starting right now. I don't want to be a hater. The internet is full of way too much hate. Why would I want to add to that? I really wish I had those seam rips right about now. I'm about to run into Badger Mold Cub and Oroboid. As soon as the negativity comes out, I just get this crap. Come on. Land of War Elves. Man, I would love to seam rip that. Mossborn Hydra? I'm not even familiar with that, actually. This creature enters with plus... Okay, that's crazy. That's bonkers. Do I really Sheltered by Ghost that right off the rip? Man, that feels bad to do. Especially with he already has 3 mana to work with. Next turn it's going to be 4. I'm getting rid of a measly freaking Mossborn Hydra. I guess that's not a threat now, so maybe I can hold on to my Sheltered by Ghost. Maybe I could. I'm gonna try it. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? You know what I mean? What's the absolute worst that could happen? I lose the game? Who cares? At the end of the day, you're right, you know what I'm saying? Optimus the Scavenger. I guess I just do the attack while I can, right? Yeah, he was definitely not going to get rid of his Mossborn Hydra there. That's for sure. Didn't have to think about that twice. Kill the Hydra? It grows big fast. Could be an 8/8 next turn. Hailston, you're back. What's up, bro? How are you doing tonight? Yeah, I wanted to... I probably should have right when I had the chance. But I felt like at the worst, I could take a few damage from it. 8. I could take 8 damage, live to see the next turn, then Sheltered by Ghost, while I have Optimus the Scavenger on the board to get the most amount of value. However, that's probably a bad way of thinking about the position. I probably should be playing more reactive than that instead of proactive. Hey, but it worked out in my favor this time. I really wish I had 4 mana, but you can't have your cake and eat it too, I suppose. But it worked out. But this is blue. Okay, I'm getting away with it. Feels great to get away with it. Put the +1/+1 on this, so now it is a 3/2. However, it's not big enough to not attack with it. Would have loved for it to be big enough to attack with it, but at least I got blocked with it, which is almost just as good. What does this do? Well, this artifact, I don't like that it splits away like that on me all the time. It really interferes with my reading. And reading is how you get a massive brain. Well, it's gone now, so I don't have to worry about it. I just woke up. It's 8 a.m. for me. Well, thank you for starting your day with me, bro. That feels great. Oh, no. I've seen this stuff in the Pro Tour. So I know these cards are freaking strong. But he only got a 1/1 back with it, so I'm feeling okay. I could draw cracked. I could draw into a Sheltered by Ghost again. That would feel great. A Feather of Flight would feel good, drawn into a Plains. I could play that and my Wonder Weave at the same time. I got 3 Wonder Weaves. That doesn't feel good, but I can chump block with them. This is a first strike, doesn't help me. He can block with that, and I will just die. Well, that sucks. I have to not attack. All right, now it's top deck time again. My first 2 games, Hailston, that you missed, I was able to squeak by off the top decks and just a little bit of luck. The 3rd game I played black, it was a bad time, very bad time. And now we're playing this, and we're back into the top deck territory. I think I'm relying on top decks because I'm not playing aggressive enough. I feel like I'm playing just a turn too slow. I need to think on that for a moment to see if I can... Oh, there's Badger Mold Cub. Never shy about coming to the party a little bit late at times. Willow Crush Verge is now a 1/1. How crazy would it be if that triggered the Hydra again? All right, what's happening here? What is this? Nature's Rhythm. Wistfulness. Okay, this could be a lot of damage. I really need to draw a Sheltered by Ghost next turn, or else it's It's and there's Orboid. I hate that this card is so broke. It's a game ender as soon as it hits the board, basically. However, I'm just better than he is. Just freaking way better than he is because I drew the out to it immediatamente. And I'm going to keep buffing up my one flyer because he doesn't have any flyers. That's for damn sure. What can he do? What can he do to that? What the hell is happening here? He has a response? In this economy, he has a response? Oh, I guess this is a land too. But isn't it a bit too late to respond? Oh, wait. It's still in the targeting process. So maybe you could like enchant this or something. Oh, I guess this is... So he has a lot of mana to work with. Counter target instant spell. Damn it. I hate this guy. I hate this guy so much. This card is such freaking degenerate trash. Oh, he's at 9 life. He could... Oh, this is a flyer, so I'm attacking with that for sure. This is a first striker. Dang, I should have put the Optimism Scavenger's +1/+1 counter on that. Dag nabbit. Well, maybe I can live one more turn. That's my hope here. Living one more turn, maybe get lucky enough with a Sheltered by Ghosts and squeak in 5 damage. Would you try playing Control? Yeah, I would 100% play Control. I only picked this deck, 1, because mono white seemed fun, but also 2, that it only has one strategy, and that is just going fast. So I felt like it was very noob friendly, whereas something like anything dual colored was going to be harder for someone like me coming into the game, learning stuff. 2 Oroboids. Seems fair. Seems extremely fair. I got 2 chump blockers, though. Maybe I can squeak by. He has 1, 2, 3, 4 things to attack with. I just have to block a couple of them, though. Did you make a brawl deck? No, I literally just jumped on tonight. This is my 4th game of the evening. Sorry to disappoint. Okay. He doesn't have any flyers. What the heck? He doesn't have any reachers either. Did I do it? Did I get lucky again? There's no way. Surely you jest. Surely you jest. Okay. I am the best player on God's green earth. Oroboid can suck it. Badger Mole Cub can suck it. The Hydras can suck it. They can all suck it. That was unbelievable. He totally misplayed, but I guess he couldn't have done anything about that. I guess. Dang, I'm getting lucky tonight, boys. That was nutty. All hail the win. Let's go. All right, I'm 3-1, or is that 4-1? And I didn't kill any of his. I didn't kill any of the creatures. That's right. This is actually crazy how hard this is. All right. Maybe if I get... So I was really... Hailson, to answer your question about the Brawl deck. I just jumped on for the first time tonight. I feel like if I play black again, I might get salty enough to... What the hell is happening? Play. I might get salty enough to be like, okay, I'm done with standard for the evening. I'm going to play a Brawl deck. And maybe I'll play you with the Brawl deck if you're interested. Because Brawl does seem fun. I really wanted to do it. In fact, I was thinking about using my gold to buy some Avatar booster packs. Because as Stranger said that he made a Momo deck, I would love to make a Momo deck. My late and very great cat was named Momo. So I definitely have an affinity for that little critter. I'm playing against blue and white. Thank the hallelujah. I'm playing against blue and white. I wouldn't be so sure. I have some really nasty decks. Planeswalker Tribal was a blast to play. Planeswalker Tribal does sound like a blast. In fact, I wanted to buy that in real life, Paper Magic. But it was a pretty expensive pre-con, so I decided against it. And just like that, I got another win. The Magic the Gathering Arena winds of fortune have blown my way once again. Still, this is my bane right now. And I don't know what rank am I. I keep forgetting to look at that. I'm assuming like gold something. Have to be, with all these wins I'm racking up, have to be pretty close to platinum, I'd assume. You don't want to play against it though? I would love to play against it. I think Planeswalkers are cool as heck. I would, if you do have a Planeswalker tribal, if you do, I'd be down to play it. Even if you have a deck that you think I would hate playing against, just playing against someone that's from the chat makes my night. Unbelievably cool to me. Did not expect to be experiencing that, so it's a lot of fun for me. What am I playing against? This is a very good looking card. I'm playing against blue, red, and white. What kind of sleeves are these? That looks like that Pokemon, Urshifu or whatever the hell that is. Do I play this or Spellbook Vendor? Maybe the Spellbook Vendor? Yeah, so I have 2 creatures, so I play this next turn. Have 2 targets for it. I guess I just do 2 damage to his face. No idea what I'm playing against, but that is a very good looking card. Mystic Monastery. When this enters, scry 1. Okay, more red and white. Man, I'm at a loss here. I have no idea what it's going to be. Let's do, now we can play this. Get a little bit of a speeder action. If I get board wiped right now, I'll feel sad. Very, very sad. But it is what it is. 5 more damage. Optimus Scavenger is pretty good, especially if I do get board wiped. Especially if I get board wiped. Alright. I'm not playing ranked. I hate myself. That makes so much sense. Because I was like, why am I missing the part where it like gives you the little things? God dang it, man. That's what I get for not paying attention. I am such an idiot sometimes. Whoa, man. I was wondering why the decks I was facing were way easier than when I left off last season. And why did it take so damn long to... Oh my gosh. It'll be all right. We'll rectify that situation shortly. Unbelievable. It's not unbelievable, I guess. This doesn't have Summoning Sickness. Now these games mean even less to me. I don't even care if I win this. Okay, I do care a little bit. Just because I'm a competitive person. Don't need that. Shardmaker's Rescue would be cool. But don't need that. Oh, I thought I was going to scry 3 times. Okay, the only thing that's going to lose me the game here is a board wipe. Okay, I won. But now I'm not nearly as happy about it. God dang it, that's so embarrassing. You told me 3 games ago? Did you? Brother, I'm stupid as hell. God dang it. How many? Oh my gosh. Well, the good news is the season reset, what, 3 days ago? Maybe 4 days ago? So it really doesn't even matter at the end of the day. Like, I was probably going to have a hard time ranking past Platinum anyways, and the rewards at the season end is like, it really plateaus at Platinum. Like, what do you get for the Endeavor going from Platinum to Diamond? Like, 1 extra pack? But man, that really took all of the wins out of my sails. Now it makes sense why I was on a hot streak. I'm so sorry I missed your chat. Yeah, I missed your chat, man. I could have even read your chat, but I didn't process what you were saying, I guess. God dang. Okay. Well, that's a kick in the pants to build a Brawl deck, I suppose. Sometimes it be like that. Just gotta tell myself, sometimes it be like that. Packs. Let's open some Avatar. Let's do... Someone told me the difference between the Mythic and the non-Mythic, but I forgot. I think it's just better pull rates. So is it worth it? 3,000? Let's just do one. All right, let's open 10 packs to boost my spirits from that horrendous news. Ooh, oh yeah, that's what you get from it. That's what it was. Packs. When you buy 10 packs, you get something. I always forget about that. Do I open that last? Okay, let's do this. And now open times 10. You guys, I feel like you guys, Mythic is guaranteed to have a Mythic. Oh, no way. That's pretty sweet. All right, open 10. Actually, that's not sweet. I'm really low on my amount of rare wild cards. So maybe I should have done the other thing. I'm sick of seeing that card, that's for sure. Reveal all or one at a time? Reveal all. Ooh, shiny. Ooh, I needed that. I need that big time. Oh, I got Badger Mole Cub. You live long enough to turn into a villain, is what they say. I got a lot of mythics. Okay, now I know to do the normal packs because I want the rares. Let's buy another one. Let's go again, packs. Let's do Avatar again. And let's do, oh, wait a sec. Oh, I can't afford it. But I can't afford this, and now I'm going to be broke. That's all right. It's just fake money, but isn't all money fake? Open says me times 10. Ooh, got some more rares. Let's go. I'm getting wealthy in terms of wild cards. Reveal. Luffy, Gear 5. Welcome back, bro. Thanks for coming back. That's awesome. I saw you commented on one of my videos too. I really appreciate that. You are a very nice man. Reveal all. Ooh, I got a wild card. I'm pulling cracked, guys. And I got some white stuff, which I wanted for the Brawl deck. Did I get anything else white? I got this. Maybe I already had that, though. Okay, I got some white stuff. If my commander is white, can I play this? Don't know. I won't know until I try it. All right, I feel pretty good. Maybe I can make this deck into a thing. Let's try it out. All right, let's give it a shot. Brawl. Done. No, done. Okay, I gotta pick my commander. White. Should I make it? This would be kind of a funny commander. Flying Vigilance. There's one that has haste. What's the one that has haste? But that doesn't really do a strategy. Maybe I gotta do Angels. Okay, let's try Gyata. And let's type in Angel and see how many Angels we have. Right from the jump. Even though it literally is like not what we just pulled. Shapeshifter. Let's just add all the Angels and see what we're working with. Probably a bad way to build a deck, but I am desperate on not crafting anything. Okay, I'm at 68 of 100 cards. Oh, I like that it shows you this. Creatures. I have 22 creatures. That's pretty good. I feel like that's pretty standard amount of creatures. No, you can't because this rule change did not go through. But Watsy wants to change that. Oh, interesting. Azula is OP AF. I didn't know that from all my time spent on EDH Rec recently. One of the top commanders. However, I just don't think I have enough stuff to really build that deck. I feel like this is going to be way easier. Okay, I think I'm going to be on the Angel thing. Angel White thing. 22 cards of 22 creatures. I feel like that's a pretty good amount of creatures. Let me do the... Okay, if 40 or about are lands, that leaves me 60 cards to play with. And I'd probably want at least half of those to be creatures in an Angel deck. But maybe I can use some utilitarian creatures on top of that because I'm at 22 creatures, so maybe I can add 8 more utilitarian stuff. Maybe like that one Momo creature that does a lot of stuff, gives me a lot of randomness. Vigilance is okay. When this creature dies, you gain 3 life. Life gain is important in this deck. Starting with you, each player chooses up to one permanent with mana value 3 or greater from among permanents your opponent controls. Exile those permanents. That's not good for me, I don't think. Landfall, whenever a land you control enters, this creature gains flying until end of turn, and you gain 1 life. Plane cycling could be pretty good, but that's a steep price to pay. Ward 1, it can boost itself up. Okay, that feels like an easy include, right? Exile this card from the graveyard. Okay. Create a green. Yeah, recursion. Maybe that'll come in handy. This is what I was talking about. That's good. So now I should be at like 26 creatures. I think I just added 4. When this creature enters, choose 1. Choose an equipment card in your hand. It perpetually gains equip 1. Target equipment you control. Do I have the equipment to make this useful, though? Maybe I do. I'll add it just in case I do. At the beginning of combat your turn, if you control 3 or more creatures, I'm hoping to. Flying when this creature enters, if it was kicked, tap up to 2 target creatures. That could be freaking good. So now I'm at like, what, 28 or 29? Optimism Scavenger. I don't want to add that just because, like, that's the deck I play in Standard. So why would I want to do that? Possessed Goat. That's pretty cool looking card, though. Seasoned Worn Guard. That's all right. Start your engine. This has recursion, which I like. Okay, let's look for artifacts. What is it called? Equipment. That's what I want to look for. So actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to type in equipment. There's an equipment right there. That's exciting. Equip. 33 plans plus mana rocks. Yo, Christian Marshall, what's up, my friend? I'm building my first Brawl deck. Hopefully you find that interesting. I just opened a bunch of avatar packs to hopefully make this happen. And maybe I'll play Hailson, who's in the chat right now. I'm learning as I go. All right, let's see what I can work with here. Okay, I did that already. When a samurai or warrior, okay, that doesn't help me, gets +2, that doesn't help me. When this equipment enters, attached to a target creature you control, that creature gains first strike until end of turn. That's kind of cool for 1 mana. Not enough to build my entire deck around. I mean, how much do I really want to do this with? Equipment, +3/+0, attach, draw a card. Ooh, that's cool. I'm gonna add that. Flash, that's cool. When the enchantment enters attached to a target creature you control, this creature gains hexproof and indestructible. That's pretty good, but it's for 3 mana. In Ancestral Katana, when a samurai or warrior you control attacks alone, you may pay 1. Oh, I just read that, didn't I? Glider Staff, and this equipment. Airbend, that's a good card. I'm gonna add that. For Muradin, equipped creature, that doesn't help, that's stupid. When this equipment enters, attach it to target creature you control. Gets +1. Attacks, tap target creature, defending player control. That's pretty cool. Should I add that? It's pretty hefty for a tapper, you know what I'm saying? Let me look at my stats now. I have 29 creatures now. And one of them I was thinking about taking out. Okay, let's remove this and then go back to the drawing board for a second for the creature portion. Attack while settled. I'm not going to settle anything. Target creature gets +1 until end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. If you gain life, I would be gaining life with all my angels. When you gain life, put a +1/+1. This is interesting. Cleric class. That's pretty cool. Man, I'm sorry I couldn't attend yesterday. You're all good? All good being busy. What's the most coolest deck you got? You need more creatures? I do feel like I do need more creatures, and that's what I'm trying right now. The coolest deck I have in Arena is my only deck, and that is Mono White Aggro. The coolest deck that I have in real life, well, I'm excited about 2 of the precons I got. The first precon I want to mention is the Creative Energy precon. The reason why I'm so excited about it is just because all the cards in it are cool. Plus, I bought a bunch of upgrades for it. And here's the kicker. All the cards in it are foil, which need I say more. But probably the one I'm most excited about, which is like the play style I've never played in before, which gets me excited, is the Miss Bumbleflower deck. That deck seems like a hoot and a half to play. I'm really excited to play that deck. Playing against just using the this is not but this card's good though. But I don't really want to do the same thing I'm doing in Standard. That one that can go infinite. Yes, from in the box it comes with an infinite combo in it, which I think is cool. Apparently one of the new decks has an infinite combo in it as well. Whenever the creature you control enters, you gain 1 life. Well, I feel like life gain's a part of this deck, so we'll do that. And did I click creatures? Let's look at creatures again for a moment. Armored Armadillo. Oh, I like this card, actually. That gives me 2 creatures instead of 1. Investigate, drawing a card. That's good. Flying's always good. Yep, I'm going to add that. Flying again for 1 mana. Got to do it. Training, remove 2 +1/+1 counters. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. That could be good. But I'm going to pass for the moment. I'm hoping to have that many creatures on board, but I can't guarantee it. That's just a cat. This is a flyer. 3 mana. Tap another untapped creature you control. Venture into the dungeon. Activate only as a sorcery. What dungeon? 1 of 3 dungeons? How can I pick? How can I pick? How can I see what I... Right click for more information. In crafting options. Okay. Okay, here we go. Wait. Where'd it go? Okay. What the hell is going on? This is so annoying. Okay, there we go. That's how I do it. Yawning Portal. You gain 1 life. So do I go into the next dungeon every turn? Dungeon level Scry 1. Goblin Bazaar. Create a treasure token. Okay, that's cool. So I'm going to add it just because, like, I've never played that before. I've never seen someone play it before, so why not? When an enchantment, I'm not going to play enchantments. I've decided. Savannah Lions. Just a 2/1. I want more utility out of my creatures, I think. Okay. Flash and flying. Gotta love that. First strike and lifelink. I'll add it. I'm literally just seeing a card, adding it at this point. Which doesn't feel great, but I kind of just want to get a game in Brawl. Stranger goes off with this thing. When you gain life, okay, I have to add that for sure. That card has beaten me against Stranger so many times that maybe if I add it, I will do the same. 38 creatures now. That's a lot of creatures. And I don't think I need that many lands. So let's take away a few of the lands. Let's go to 36. And do I have any mana rocks? I don't know. You play a commander made for Angel Trial, but you can change if you don't play mostly Angel. Oh, I missed a lot. My apologies, guys. Still mono white. Yeah, still mono white just because that's most of the stuff I have. And if I go outside of mono white, it's just going to be just a pile of cards. And I feel like I'm not going to have a fun time playing that. You play commander made for Angel Tribal. You can change if you don't play mostly Angel. You pick on first instant of ability. Initiative dungeon isn't in the standard, that is for sure. But a fun thing in Brawl. Channeler. Yeah, Channeler. Yeah, I'm excited to play that dungeon stuff. Crumb and get it. Gift of food. Target creature you control. No, I'm not gonna add that. I feel like I have enough creatures. Let's see if I can type in add, and that'll come up with like any add mana abilities. Add white. Spend this mana to only cast artifacts, spell, or activate an ability of an artifact. Exile 1 or more other artifacts. I'm not going to be playing very many artifacts. Add. Can I just type in add white? Okay, here we go. Tap, though. That's a land. Unless you control a mount or a vehicle. Shoot! Oh, I guess I'm in white, so I need to be in colorless. There we go. Ooh, I like this card a lot, adding it. I don't like this, it's very slow. But maybe it's good. 5 for 1? No, I'm not doing it. Discard a card? No. As additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice art? No. Just read that one. That's a land. This artifact enters tat. Add X men of any color, where X is the greatest number of creatures you control that have a creature type. Oof! That could be good. That could be really good. Nope. Saddles. Another creature you control enters, but a +1. It doesn't feel the greatest building from such like a limited card pool. When this creature enters Surveil 1, pay 1, add 1 mana of any color. This creature becomes that color until end of turn. Doesn't matter to me. Valkyrie's Call. Enchantment. Already added that. Scarecrow. When this artifact enters, draw a card. I like the drawing the card, so I'm adding that. Add 1 mana of any color. Sacrifice the artifact, draw 2 cards, adding that. Love drawing cards. When this artifact enters, the ring tempts you. What does the ring tempt you mean? The ring bearer is a legendary and can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. When your ring bearer attacks, draw a card, then discard a card. Okay. That's interesting, so I'm adding it. I'm at 88 cards now. As this artifact enters, choose the color. Changeling. Doesn't really help me there. Paying a 1, adding 1 does not help me in this monocolored deck. Add colorless, investigate. I could draw some cards with that, but it feels pretty slow. Add 1 mana of any color. Craft with 1. What does craft mean? Exile 1 or more other permanents you control. Add 1 of any color. Sacrifice art, drop 2 cards. I like the speed stuff. What does this do? I know this is a good card. I've seen this referenced in a positive way. The banner? The banner? What are you referring to? The Aether Spark. I've seen this card. I gotta read that. As this creature enters, choose a creature type. Last panel? Last panel? What are you... What? Previous one. Oh, right here. As this artifact enters, choose a color. Creatures you control the choosing color. Oh. Pretty good. Pretty good. I gotta read this, though. Oh, I'm missing chats, probably. Initiative, dungeon, but a fun thing in Brawl. Just go to colorless, the banner, the herald. Okay, gotcha. Sorry, I missed your chats. And then you chatted on me. That's ingenious of you. As this creature enters, choose a creature type. This creature is a chosen type in addition to something. If a triggered ability of another creature you control, which is... Wow, that's good. I can see why that's good. Add 2. Put 2 charge counters in this card. Sacrifice this artifact. See card with the highest mana value among cards in your library with mana value X or less. Why would I not do that? As long as the Aether Spark is attached to a creature, the Aether Spark can't be attacked and has whenever equipped creature deals combat damage during your turn, put that many counters on the Aether Spark. Attach the Aether Spark to up to 1 target creature you control. Put a +1/+1 counter on the creature. Adding it. I'm at 92. I just got an idea. Instead of Gyata being my commander, what if I make that crazy extra combat angel my commander? Oh, I don't have it, do I? I thought I did. Remove this, maybe? What the hell? Where did it go? I could have swore I had it. It's like, the name was like Ariel or something like that. Well, that's disappointing. Let's go. Now I gotta figure out what happened to that card. Ariel. Maybe it's banned. But I think it'll still show up in the card list, wouldn't it? What happened to it? Also, by the way, this card looks super cool to me. I love the yellow in that card. Huh. Why is this red? Not legal, that's why. Okay. Well, that's not the card I was looking for. Maybe I... What in the world? Is it not an angel? Okay, I'm pretty sure I own it. Am I missing chats? Well, gotta go have a nice time. Dang, now I can't even play you? You can play Elspeth. She's a PW. You have to change your commander for it to show up. Oh. Genius. There we go. That would have taken me way too long to figure out. Thank you so much, stranger. Sorry to see you go. I was building my deck just to play you. That's actually hilarious. This is what I was talking about. Huh. That does increase the amount. Oh no, maybe it isn't. Same one, same card. But this one looks cooler, so I'm adding this one. but as my commander. Add it as my commander. How do I do that? There we go. Now I'm a red-white commander. And now I can add red things. It doesn't really change the card pool at all. It just adds these two idiots. But it is first strike, so I'm going to add it. But now I'm at a ton of freaking creatures. I'm at all the angels I can muster. Okay, now what about instead of creatures, I can do like board wipes. Oh man, all these red cards are available to me now too. Oh man. Too much thinking. And now the person I was playing against left. So I'll pick that up later. I'm jumping back into standard, but this time I'm going to do it right. I'm going to play ranked. I can't believe I made that mistake. What a stupid thing to do. Man, that meme of not reading is just so accurate for me. It's unfortunate. Yokoyama. Now watch my streak of drawing well, I should say, ends now that I'm in ranked. That would feel horrendous. Veteran Survivor, let's go. Hey, it's the same thing as Stranger has as this thing, but bluish. Interesting. Escape Tunnel. Why would he... Okay. Interesting. I feel like he probably wanted to do that when he had some sort of landfall trigger, which makes me think that he has Badger Mole Cub, so I have to play extremely fast. Yoink. The more cards I can yoink, the better. Yokoyama. What a name that is. Chocobo. That's way less threatening than the Badger Mole Cub, but it could still happen. Land of War Elves. Not a good sign for me, but what we're going to do, which has been working out so well for me, is doing that. Maybe I should have gotten rid of his Chocobo, but maybe he will decide to trade. But maybe I don't even want to give him the option of that, you know what I mean? Maybe I don't. Maybe I just want to attack, play a little bit less aggressive. However, this is probably a problem. Double the number of counters? Yep, that's guts to go. That is going to be huge right off the bat. Jeez Louise. I should have gotten rid of the Chocobo. I did not expect it to be such a problem so quickly. I don't know why I thought that, though. Feather of Flight is a terrific card. Now it's not a problem. Okay. Let's get rid of the thing that doubles stuff. That seems pretty scary. Now it's a life linker. And I'm going to gain a little bit of life back. So I'm not that scared at the moment, especially the fact that he's at 9 and I'm at 25. And this is going to be a flyer. So that's going to be 4 and 3. That's going to be 7 in the air. This has trample. Tifa. I pulled the Tifa. So I'm a big fan of that. Okay, he left that up to block. But little does he know that there will be nothing for him to block. How great does that feel? Draw a card. Ooh, it's a seam rip too. I'm just drawing too good for you, my friend. Okay, my first game of ranked this season, and it's going to be a win, I think. I might be speaking out of turn, actually. He could definitely board wipe me, and my day would be ruined. Isotil Explorer. You may play an additional land on each of your turns. Wow. I wonder why I haven't seen that card. Probably because it costs 4 mana to play it. All right, that's all she wrote. My first game of standard of the season is a win. Love to see it, actually. Absolutely love to see it. Okay, that's what I'm accustomed to seeing. Now, if I was just playing ranked from the beginning, I might have been at Platinum already. That's going to haunt me for a long time. And I still didn't destroy any creatures. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Okay, let's get back on track. 2 in a row. New win streak starting now. Come on. I really like playing against Chocobos. Even though they're scary, they're fun. I like looking at them. Whoever assigned them did a very good job. I do like this hand. That is quite the mate. Veteran Survivor. From the looks of it, this is a swamp. Yep. Unfortunate. Forsaken Miner. Scary. What does this do? This creature can't block. Whenever you commit a crime, you may pay. If you do, return this creature. Okay, I don't care about that. What I do care about is drawing a card. Maybe I do this. No, I'm going to do the damage while I can. Play it at sorcery speed. Draw a card. Set up for the future turn. I feel all right about that play. I feel like it was the best play to make, actually. I could have definitely left the Shard Mages up in my hand. I could have also played this, but I don't know. It seemed the most exciting option to do that. He's leaving 2 up, which makes me think, okay, I'm getting lucky. Another Plains, that sucks. What do I want to do with this? Flash, Changeling? I don't want to seam rip anything. I guess I just want to scry. Scrying feels good in this scenario, but maybe I leave this up. I have an answer in my hand by Sheltered by Ghosts, and the answer needs to have Shard Mage's Rescue in order for the answer to be good. However, black usually stymies me with non-Shard Mage rescuable things. So maybe I just attack. Autopay. That'll make it. Oh, it's a flying. Autopay. Do I scry or Shard Mage? I'm going to scry. I don't know. I feel like I have to keep it on top just because I made myself super vulnerable to removal now. That's why I'm keeping Wonder Weave at the top. Let's see if he gets rid of my veteran. If he doesn't get rid of my veteran, I'll feel good about it. But if he does, then I feel horrendous. These doggies. The doggies are nice. Would you ever have a pet Cerberus? Is that what it's called? Cerberus? I feel like that's what it's called. All right, he can do the damage to me. I'm fine with that. It's not worth getting rid of my spell book because my spell book is about to read a book. Oh my gosh. There it is. I knew it was coming. He's going to do both of them, isn't he? At least I have Wonder Weave to back it up. Then I should have blocked. Damn. Damn, son. Okay. Leaving that up. Leaving both my Shard Mages up. Yes, I would. Yeah, I would too. That would be a great guard dog. Man, that would be a great guard dog. I could own a junkyard with that dog. Soulstone Sanctuary, is that the one that creates a... Yes, it is. That is a problem for me because I have no removal for that. Skeleton Control gets +1/+0, have haste. Could have 2/2 at the beginning of your end step if you just... I don't care. As long as this remains alive, I'll feel fine. And he has 1 mana left, so maybe I feel good. Pass. Okay, I am not blocking because I will die if I block. So there you go. No block. Well, maybe I can actually. Shard Mage's Rescue? I can do it twice. I don't know, this is probably a stupid thing to do, but it makes me a flyer and it gets rid of one of his things, which feels okay. And I really didn't think he would have an answer with 1 mana left. This was a great card to draw. I can get rid of one of his things. Plus exiled, so actually I'm going to exile the Forsaken Miner. Yeah, let's do that. Because I don't want him to commit crimes and have recursion once I inevitably kill it. Is it worth getting rid of this? It does get a +1/+0, which is kind of annoying. But if he has one of those freaking cards that makes it so I just go -3/-3, then he would get that back and I lose my 1 form of out. Oh, I don't know. I'm just going to do it. I was sick of thinking about it. That's why. That's why. I was sick of thinking about it. Plus, I want to play fast. And I was already low at life. I don't know. That was probably a bad play. But then again, usually when I choose not to play that card, I get destroyed and I just don't draw a creature anyways. So it's like the same result. Just added stress. He's thinking about doing something to this though, which doesn't feel great. Would be a really interesting pet to have. Take enchantment card away. Oh man, I made the wrong mistake. But it wouldn't have mattered because he would have gotten it back. It seems like, unless he did his math wrong. He did not do his math wrong. He would have gotten it back anyways. Oh, well. Nothing I could... Oh, I could. Do I still get... No. Take his enchantment away? But he only has one card in his hand. Okay, I know that you're 100% right in saying take this away. Oh, actually, I can't anyways. So it's a moot point. But if I could have, I probably would have done what I just did. Unstoppable Slasher. That sucks. Okay, I have one more turn. And I don't think I could draw anything to help me. Is there a card to help me? I don't think there is. Oh, isn't that game because of Unstoppable Slasher's effect? No, I go down to 2. Wow. All right. That seems more like what I'm used to in terms of card draw. And it just happens to be against a black deck. So as soon as I jump back into rank, my old habits come back. That's not a good sign. Is it really that I was just on such a big win streak because I wasn't playing ranked? The decks were definitely not the same caliber as what I was facing last season. So that probably is true. I think this is going to be my last game for the evening, though. After the mental state is just not there after realizing I made that grave error of playing all those games outside of ranked. Oh, this is a cool mate. It's so dark that I can't even see its features, though. Of course, back-to-back black decks, and then he's going to hand rip me. Crazy. When things start going not your way, they really go not your way, huh? Veteran Survivor. He has a card to yoink from his graveyard, so that makes it okay. I guess that is just a 1-for-1, but only playing 1 mana for a hand rip is just so crazy to me. I don't think I could be playing Magic for the next year and a half, and I still won't be okay with hand rips. It's just so ingrained. He has 2 swamps up. What is he going to do with those? Well, I guess I'll do the Wonder Reeve. So if he targets my thing, at least he's going to have to pay a premium for it. He does have a response, but it's maybe just a flashing creature. Of course, it's that. Literally my least favorite card in the game. I absolutely hate that card. I actually hate everyone that plays that card. All right, now I'm motivated. This guy is going down. Hopefully I draw a Plains. I'll feel better if I draw a Plains. And I didn't. Oh, man, if I get board wiped and I go wide here, I'll feel so mad. But I'm going to have to, aren't I? Does he have another nowhere to run? Well, I have 2 of them, and he can only target 1 at a time, so who cares? So next turn, I can buff something up by 2. All right, so this guy is basically playing... He's playing black, but he's playing as if he's playing blue, which is just the worst of the worst. It's okay, the wins still help, and there's plenty of time for rank. That is true, but it still feels bad because it was just such a dumb thing to do. It was like playing 2 Gyadas. However, there's an excuse for that. Because it's, that was my first time running into the legendary rule. Whereas this is just common sense. Come on, I should have looked carefully. After 2 days of thinking to myself, hey, that's weird. I missed the whole icon again. I must not be paying attention. Now, you would have thought, to think about it. Okay, I'm going to play this, pay the 1 for it, scry when I attack. That's my strategy. 3-2. This is going to be massive. 4-3. All attack, except I don't want to do that. That would be silly. Just attack with that. Boom. Oh, what? Okay, yep, I definitely have to log off. I definitely have to log off. My brain is not working at optimum capacity. But we still have a chance. Because I can block. We still have a chance. It's not over. But that was stupid. This spell can't be countered. That's awesome game design. I usually only ever see this game design, or lack thereof, in black cards. That's why I hate it so much. Another one. Very fair game. So the swing there was half my life, 3 of my cards, because of a stupid mistake. But at least I got my Optimus Scavenger back. At least there's that. At least my one Optimus Scavenger is going to get pretty big here. And I have another blocker. So, silver linings, I suppose. Man, that was stupid. But this is a cool cat. This cat's cheering me up. But watch him have just another string of broken shite like that. This spell can't be countered. Horse shite. Unbelievable. Plus, I'm running into the Unstoppable Slasher. Another one of my least favorite things. You lose twice that much. That's awesome. If it dies, if it had no counters on it, return. So this is just game if I don't block this. So this sucks. So I have to destroy it. Or maybe I just chump block. He's at 12. But he does have a flyer. I could draw a Sheltered by Ghost. I could draw a... Sheltered by Ghost would work. Do I really take a... Man. Okay, I can replace my one thing. So I guess I don't kill it because it will just come back. Put a +1/+1. That has 4. Yeah, let's keep buffing this up. Scrying or a blocker. Let's do this. So I get the blocker. And then this is going to be a bigger threat than that, I think. Okay. Just doing the right attacker this time. Yeah, he's definitely not blocking. That would have been... That's his win con right here. His only win con. Let's hope he ran out of gas and I can salvage this game. The thing about this mate, though, it doesn't really do anything on my clicks. So maybe this mate sucks. Everything about this game sucks right now. Okay, he's taking an oddly long time to think about what his next play is. So that makes me think that I weathered the storm. Oh, another one of that broken garbage. Awesome. I love to see that. At least I have a creature still in my hand. Another one of his broken pieces of shite. That's awesome. I still have one blocker, though. This will go through. So all my creatures are dead. And that fizzled. Hope he doesn't draw any of those. This target, so Shardmate is actually relevant here. I am not going to pay that. Dang. I'm going to have to... Yeah, decline. Because I have to block the Unstoppable Slasher. I'm going to do it with my Shardmate. It's on this. Because he's probably going to target this beforehand. Each opponent discards a card. When this creature enters, okay, I'll let it enter. Then I'll respond. Target this. So now it won't die to his Unstoppable Slasher. But his Unstoppable Slasher will die, but it will come back with a stun counter, right? Hope, and now it has Hexproof. So I shouldn't be scared about the long goodbye. So there's still a chance. I could draw into Sheltered by Ghost. That would help out a little bit. I'm still going to lose a bunch of life here. But I survive. Oh, it's fucking... I forgot. Another nemesis of mine is the keywords, and it continues to be the same way. Today is not my day. Rakes a lot. What's up, my friend? Craft a mono black Sephiroth deck if you can. I probably can't. I don't have the resources for it. And Rakes a lot, you just came. However, tonight is not my night. I realized I did something stupid. And then I went up against two black decks, which are the banes of my existence in the game. So I feel like I have to stop while I'm ahead or behind in this instance. I don't want to be negative on here because that's not the persona I want to put up on the internet, I guess. It's not a persona, but I just don't want to be negative for no reason. I was trying to craft my first Brawl deck while you were gone. That was earlier this stream. But yeah, I'm just monologuing at this point. I'm going to hop off before my brain just completely turns into mush. It happens, man. Yeah, that was bad. I know someone in the chat told me about it, but I must have missed it somehow. Is I wasn't playing ranked. So all those times I was drawing well and playing pretty decent and racking up the wins, I mean, they are still wins, but I don't know, it just feels like a stupid mistake. Have a great night and sleep well, too. You as well. I am looking forward to tonight's rest. It's the freaking weekend, baby. I hope it's your weekend, too. I know you had a rough day. Well, maybe not rough day, but at least a hard working day, stranger. So I hope you have a very restful night's sleep. And thanks so much for hanging out with me again tonight, stranger. Maybe we can play some more games tomorrow or something if you're down, if you're not busy. Same thing for you too. Rakes a lot. Hopefully you come back. Maybe we can play tomorrow. That would be a good time. But anyways, guys, hope to see you soon. Sorry to depart you so early, Rakes a lot, but hope to see you soon. Okay, see you. Perfect. Awesome news. All right, guys, I'm ending the stream right now.